All right, YouTube. I was sitting here just doing a reading. First of all, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whenever you see this video. I will just share a little bit. Just because I don't go online don't mean I don't pull my cards. So I was pulling cards today, and I'm going to call it a pre-pull because I was just actually doing what I do, just to have something to do. Um, So the first card I got out was Love Spell. Okay. And then the next card I got was Sexuality. And then the next card I got was Air Sign. Okay. That was the pool. So I started diving in and I got Candlelight on Festival. Ooh. My hand. I got Candlelight on Festival. Okay. Uh, Hold on a second because I lost my light in here. Okay. And so the next card for sexuality, I got child. This is somebody's child with the sexuality. Someone is still figuring themselves out. This say potential love exploration. In my throat, they don't want me to talk about it, huh? So when I got to air sign, it wouldn't give me a card from this deck here. So I said, well, let's find out who is the air sign. And I went to my Kipper deck. And mind you, we on air sign. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And it told me it was a main male. All right. I'm sorry, not a main male, a wealthy man. That's what it told me. And I said, and then the main female came out in reverse with wealthy man. All right. And expectation came out along with the main female in reverse. We got he don't have no expectations because this is also in reverse. Courtship is also in reverse. This came out. So he's not with anyone. Because he's still trying to figure himself out sexually. He's going through a dark night of the soul, I think. He's trying to figure himself out. But this somebody's child. All right, who is in his thoughts. He not in his thoughts about anything because this is in reverse. This fell out after I tried to find out a little more. And mind you, he's in despair of a love spell. And he don't know nothing about because this came out sideways. This despair card came out like that. So I laid it down like that. He's at a crossroads with himself from a love spell. They must didn't do it right. Okay, so we got courtship. So I said, well, if he not in the courtship, what's going on? I went back to these cards here, which are my soul telling oracle cards. And it said he was in fear. He's in the dark. Remember I say going through dark night of the soul. He's in fear of the unknown. He's uneasy. Or maybe he's trying to make a decision on what life he want to live, male or female. I don't know. And I said, well, what is he in fear of? Guess what it said? The sun. The sun. Do not approach, distance, harm. Don't approach the sun. So I'm taking it that the sun is, wait a minute, let me tell you what it said. Because I sure pulled. I said, well, who is the sun? It said the false person. I don't know who this false person is, but he's scared of her. He's scared of her. And it said, run away. Danger. I said, well, why is he in fear of the false person? It said he wanted to run away. He was in danger for captivity, freedom. He want his freedom. He's sick of her. I said, well, how he gonna run away? It said jurisdiction. So I guess they trying to take it to court, or something. Now, mind you, this somebody's child, okay? And then the death card fell out because it said if he wanted to leave. Well, all my clarifying cards with the Kipper cards, I did last. So that's why they kind of like in between right now. But death fell out next after run away. It said leave, reject, separate. Now, the kid want to separate from the false person, which is the son. That's who he trying to run away from. So, mind you, the child came out again when I said the death. And then in reverse came a message of concern. So I guess they got a message of concern. I said, well, what's this death and this about life? Which I remember I said he going through a dark night of the soul. His joy, rebirth, and growth. He got some growing to do. He has to learn, I guess, but right, he's not happy because I pulled some more cards and it said happiness was in the reverse. I said, well, we ain't gonna worry about that. We're gonna find out about the son and so forth. So that just he's not happy. So he's trying to get his joy. He's going through a rebirth, and he's got some growing to do. And this is not physically, this is spiritually. Because, it's first natural, then spiritual. So spiritually, he could be an adult child. He could be an adolescent. He could be a kid, a small child that just, spiritually is aware. So, like I said, this is somebody going through a dark night of the soul, who's trying to figure out what sex he wants to be, male or female. Or I meant to ask, and maybe I could still do so, is it somebody that's, I got my small Kipper. This is another Kipper day. I guess this was the first one. I want to ask on sexuality. He's not in his thoughts. Is somebody pressuring him about his sexuality? Let's see. Oh, what is this? It's got rich girl in reverse, so maybe it's a rich guy. A rich guy. So is somebody pressuring this child about his sexuality? Is somebody pressuring the child about his sexuality since he's not thinking about it? Who's thinking about it? Who's worried about this child's sexuality? Because it says he's not in his thoughts about it. Okay, Spirit, come on through right now. I'm recording. Who's thinking about the child's sexuality? Could be a parent. How? That can't be it. I just thought I did my. Okay, it don't want to give me no proper answer. It's talking about a house. So a child's finna get a house about his sexuality? What? That don't sound right. It already told me why he's in despair, why he's not happy. Who's thinking about this child's sexuality? Why are they thinking about this child's sexuality? First, who's thinking about it? Somebody that's going to jail thinking about it. Oh, maybe this person's in jail. Maybe this child is in jail. I don't know. Let's find out. We're going to find out. Who's thinking about this child's sexuality, Spirit? Oh, the Wheel of Fortune is. Oh. So evidently this child got some money somewhere. but he can't get it because of his sexuality. What? Am I right? Am I right, Spirit? What the will of change? He don't want to change. It's time for a change. He wants to change. He's in his not in his thoughts about a change. Oh, Jesus. The magician, God. Sexuality, I told you he's going through a dark night of the soul. Three of Swords. He been hurt before. And the devil's in reverse. So he battling the devil. He not beginning or ending. He's at a crossroads, like I said, despair. That's so sad for this child. So what did the child decide, Lord God? Can we get something? Did he change? Is he changing? Oh, he's going through a change? You know, because men go through the change too. That's why they call it, what they call it? They don't call it the change for the men. They call it a midlife crisis. So this is somebody's child going through a midlife crisis. I think they have them a couple of times out their life. One as a child, growing into a man, and one as a man, growing into an older man. They don't want to see that oldness getting seasoned. What is this? Well, you know, and so before I recorded this, my spirit said, what encouraging words could we give this young man? And I wanted to pull from my deck of cards. Sorry about that. That's my chappy stick. Chaps. So the first, I wanted to just go in with my Jesus cards. But then I turned to, I'm going to pull one from my life purpose first and find out, because just to tell him what to do. What is his life purpose regarding this dark night of the soul? Maybe that's what he's at a crossroads as well. You know, people do things for different reasons. Who are we to judge? Stop judging, folks. It's a problem. The Bible said, "Judge not, and ye shall not be judged." So, let's see. What is the life's purpose of this young man who's going through a dark night of the soul as he's under a love spell about his sexuality? What's the encouraging word, Spirit? Can we give him one? Just one. We want to give him some encouraging words here. Ooh. Well, we're going to take them. Ooh, let's go. First one is body work. Oh, Lord. He must got some tattoos, y'all. It said your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. So maybe you should channel that. Then it said time to decide. See, I told you he going through a dark night of the soul on whether he want to be male or female. Make a decision based on your heart's true desire. Ooh. Then we got oracle cards. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. Because I do believe this person here that we are discussing is uh is an earth angel, is a reader. Infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. So that's what you got to figure out. And then you are protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. So that's some encouraging words for you, man, young man, because this told me this is a wealthy man. He's already got some money, so I know that ain't. And what would Jesus do in this situation, Spirit? Tell the young man who's going through this. Ooh, let's see. He says, "Judge not, and ye shall not be judged." Didn't I just say that? All right, Spirit. There we go. So that should have him encouraged. I don't know who you are, but peace.